When Rome fell, the world plunged into darkness. But it wasn't the end of the story. In the East, the Roman Empire did not fall. It survived. It thrived. It endured for another 1,000 years. They called themselves Romans, but history would know them by another name. This is the story of the forgotten Roman Empire, a Christian superpower of gold, intrigue, and holy fire. This is the full story of the Byzantine Empire in 3 minutes. Our story begins in Constantinople, the New Rome, a city strategically placed at the crossroads of Europe and Asia. While the West crumbled, the Eastern Roman Empire, or Byzantium, preserved the legacy of Roman law and Greek culture, but fused it with a powerful new force, Christianity. The empire reached its peak under the Emperor Justinian the Great. A man of humble birth and limitless ambition, Justinian launched a reconquest of the lost Western lands, codified 1,000 years of Roman law, and built the magnificent Hagia Sophia, the largest church in the world. He was a new kind of Roman emperor, a holy ruler who served as God's regent on earth. Justinian's dream of a reunited empire was short-lived. For the next 800 years, Byzantium's story was one of relentless defense. It was the shield of Europe, a Christian bastion against wave after wave of invaders. Their secret weapons were diplomacy, intrigue, and their legendary superweapon, Greek fire, a mysterious liquid that could burn on water and destroyed enemy fleets. Their armies were led by the Cataphracts, the heavily armored shock cavalry that dominated the medieval battlefield. They faced off against the Sasanian Persians, and then a new, unstoppable force that erupted from the Arabian desert, the armies of Islam. Though they lost vast territories like Egypt and Syria, Constantinople itself, protected by its colossal walls, held strong. The mortal blow came not from their enemies, but from their Christian brothers. In 1204, the Knights of the Fourth Crusade, instead of fighting in the Holy Land, turned their armies on Constantinople, sacking the city in an act of horrific betrayal. Although the Byzantines would eventually reclaim their capital, the empire was left a hollow shell, a tiny, fractured state surrounded by enemies. The final act came in 1453. The Ottoman Sultan, Mehmed II, brought massive cannons to the city's ancient walls. After a heroic 53-day siege, the last Byzantine emperor, Constantine XI, died fighting on the walls as the city fell. The 1,000-year story of the Roman Empire was finally over. The city fell, but its legacy was immortal. Byzantine monks had preserved the classical knowledge of Greece and Rome throughout the Dark Ages. As they fled the fallen city, they carried these texts with them to Italy. This flood of ancient wisdom would ignite a cultural rebirth, a rediscovery of art and science that we know today as the Renaissance. The Roman Empire was dead, but its spirit would be reborn, ready to reshape the world one last time. Click the video on your screen to watch the full story of the Viking Age in 3 minutes. And be sure to subscribe to Epic Past so you don't miss a single story that shaped our world.